welcome to 6 Tips at 6. My name is Pam Okeson, and today we're going to be talking about converting your VHS tapes to DVDs. October is Family History Month, and as part of that celebration, we want to encourage people to keep their memories alive by archiving them. And one way to do that is to come to the library, to the Indiana room, which is where I am today, and use the VHS to DVD conversion machine to archive your videotapes. So tip number 1 is, why convert? There are several different reasons why you would want to convert. First of all, the technology used on a VHS tape for like a home movie is magnetic. So over time, that magnetism can deteriorate, the quality of the tape can deteriorate, and eventually you may lose your precious memories on your tape. So it would be a great thing to come in and convert those to a DVD. In addition, some people have equipment that has become obsolete. So maybe you don't even have a VHS player anymore. You could come in and use our tool to play your tape and do a conversion. And the best part is you can do it for free. So tip number 2 is the VHS to DVD conversion machine is right here at the main library in the port in the Indiana room. You can use it anytime. You have the machine as well as a speaker to monitor your audio. You have a monitor to watch your video quality. There is a remote that you use to program the machine. And then we have laminated step-by-step instructions that are handily available right here at the machine. Tip number 3 is, what can you convert here? Obviously, your traditional VHS tapes, home movies that you've recorded, can convert easily here. You can also convert the VHS-C tapes, which are the same thickness as a traditional VHS tape, but you'll need to use the little adapter that's available here. You just insert your tape into the adapter. And then from there, you would insert this cartridge in the same way you would a traditional VHS tape. You cannot convert movies that were recorded and have copyright on them. It doesn't work. Tip number 4 is that you'll need a writable DVD to save your file onto and play back later. Here's an example. This is a DVD -R. You can also use a DVD +R. You can purchase one of these at our customer service desk for $1, or you can go to the store and buy a stack of them yourselves and bring your own in to use. Tip number 5 is about the VHS tapes themselves. So if you have a home movie, and back in the day, if you remember, one of the ways that you would protect your recording would be to pop out this little tab right here. That would prevent something else from being recorded over top of whatever is on this tape. In order to make that work in this machine, you'll have to take a piece of clear tape. You can use something here at the library, and tape over the top of this spot in order to play and set up for the recording on this machine. That doesn't work on the copyrighted tapes you've purchased from a store. Now, if you do put a piece of tape over top of the home movie for this conversion, please remember to take the piece of tape off when you're finished, so that you don't accidentally put it in somewhere and then record something over top of this. So just make sure that if you put a piece of tape on, take it off afterwards. Okay, tip number 6 is just a quick run through of the basic steps for doing the conversion. Okay, so there's a little door at the bottom of the machine that flips down. It allows you to monitor where you are in your timestamp on your VHS tape. The on button is over here on the far left-hand side. So I'm going to turn it on, and you'll know it's active when you see a green light here for either VCR or DVD. From there, you're going to insert your VHS tape into the slot and your blank DVD into the other slot. Then you can turn on the monitor. So at that point, you would follow all of the steps on the DVD VCR dubbing instructions. You know this is where to start because it clearly says step 1. And what's nice on the guide is that there is a model of the remote to help you quickly find the buttons that the instructions tell you to use. So basically, you're going to set up your beginning spot on the VHS tape where you want to start your recording, and you're going to pause there. And then by following these instructions, you will set the machine up to play the tape, capture what's on the tape, creating a file that will be saved to the DVD. Now, I'm not going to go through all those steps because you have to play the entire section of the tape that you want to capture, and it's real time. It's not a high-speed, fast process. But keep in mind, this is great because you have not sent away your tape anywhere to a company and wondering, spend your time wondering whether or not you're going to get that tape back. You get to keep it. Once you've completed the process following all of these steps, you'll move on to the second guide, step 2. This step is important because in order for this DVD to play in your DVD player at home, a machine that is different from this one, the DVD has to be finalized. So you would follow the simple steps here, and that will finalize the DVD, and you will be able to watch it at home. Okay, so those are our 6 tips on using the VHS to DVD conversion machine. Feel free to stop by anytime to use the machine. And if you need some help using the machine, just stop by one of our customer service desks and we'll get someone to give you a hand. Thanks for joining us today, and stay tuned for some of our upcoming 6 Tips episodes. In October, we'll be covering some information on dyslexia in honor of Dyslexia Awareness Month, as well as another episode related to Family History Month. My colleague Jenny will be going over the digital scanning machine so that you can convert your photos and slides and negatives to digital files and be able to save those up to the cloud and share them with family and friends. Have a great evening. Thanks.